Hello students, this is Dr. Henry and I will be presenting the second half of the project for Word Module 1, SAM Project 1A. If you are watching this video, I do just want to let you know that this is the second part of the guided video for Word Module 1. So you should have already completed these steps initially in the first part of the video. So if you're watching part 2 before you watch part 1, please stop this video and locate part 1 because here in video 2, we're going to pick up later on in the project. So I'm going to begin. All right, so those of you who watched the first video, you know that we left off on paragraph shading. The very last step we did was we added a paragraph shading to this line, and that was number 13, I believe. Yeah. So we finished number 13. We're now picking up with number 14. It says, insert a picture as follows to balance the layout of the page. And so it says in the blank line at the bottom of the page, insert the file. And this support file was the file we had to save at the beginning of the project. So because I have my formatting marks on, I can see the line that they're talking about that we want to insert the picture on. So I'm going to insert my mouse right in front of that formatting mark. I'm going to go to the Insert tab. I'm going to go to the Pictures button, and it's going to take me directly to the Pictures folder, which is actually good for me because this is where I put my picture. If you put your picture in a different folder on your device, you're going to want to locate where you put your picture. I'm going to select the picture. I'm going to say Insert. Notice that it inserted it, but it's too big and it pushed it to the second page, but that's okay. I'm gonna press save because that was a step for us to first insert the picture. That's 14A. On 14B, it says resize the picture to a height of 1 inch. I have my picture selected. And now the Picture Tools Format tab is viewable, so I'm going to make sure that that tab is visible. I'm going to go to the Size section. Height is the very top box, so I'm going to click in there. It says change the height to 1 inch. I'm going to type 1.0, press Enter. Notice that it resized the both height and width automatically, and now I'm back on one page. So I'm going to save to lock in that step. I'm now on number 15. 15 says finish the flyer by adding a page border as follows. Okay, so it says we want to select a dotted page border. So what I'm going to do is I need to unselect this picture. I'm going to press save one more time. I'm just going to kind of click somewhere on the page. And so that this is more meaningful to you, I'm going to change my view. I'm going to go to the View tab and I'm going to say one page. So now you can see the entire flyer on one page, and we're about to add a page border that'll go around the entire page. So I do need to go to the Design tab is where I need to go. I need to go to Design tab, and there's a Page Borders button. I'm going to click the Page Borders button, and it should be on the Page Border tab by default. The very first one in 15A says I want a dotted page border, and it tells me it should be the second one in the list, in the style list. So your style list has a scroll bar, so to make sure that you're on the correct second one, because you could be anywhere in the window and think 1, 2, and you think you're on the right one, make sure your scroll bar is at the very top of the list. So now when I count down 1, 2, I'm on the second one, and it does appear like a dotted line, so that's the one it needs to be on. 15B says change the border color to brown accent 5, and it says where it should be in theme colors, the 9th column, first row. So under color, this is the color of my border. I'm going to click the drop down, go to theme colors. I'm going to go to the 9th column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm on the first row. I'll rest my mouse and it says brown accent 5, which is exactly what it says in the instructions. I'm going to select it to activate that color. 15C says change the width of the border to 1.5 points. So I'm going to go to the width box, click the drop down. I'm going to select 1.5 points, which is exactly what it tells me. Now I've made all my designations and I should see it in the preview window. So I'm going to click OK. And now it adds my border to my page. I'm going to press Save to lock it in. I'm going to scroll down and it says your document should look like the final figure on the following page. So I'm going to scroll down to find the final figure. I believe what I have looks like exactly what they're looking for. Okay, so now I'm ready to upload my work to Sam. It says save your changes, close the document, exit Word, follow the instructions to submit your work. So I am going to save my work one more time. You don't necessarily have to close out of Word, but I will go ahead and do that. So I'm going to close the Word start file. I'm going to close the instruction file. Here I have my Sam window already open. So this is the project that we're uploading. I have my upload button. I'm going to click it. It's going to open the dialog box where I can navigate to where I put my work inside my Lawson folder. So I have to find where it is. This should be Word 2019 one. Okay, this should be the one. I'm going to click open. This is the correctly named file. I'm going to say submit for grading. All right, so now I have my 3 green check marks that let me know that it is graded. This one let me know my file name was correct. I'm going to view my report. It's downloading my report from Sam. Once it's finished, I'm going to click it. It is opening my report. Okay, so it shows that I have a 100, so I completed all of the steps for this particular project correctly. And of course, if you did the steps with me, you too should have a 100 on this guided project. If you don't have a 100, all is not lost. You can quickly go to whatever number that you see a red X. You can read through that and correct your error inside of your original file. Remember, this is a report. I'm going to click enable. This is a report, so you cannot make your changes inside of this grading report. The grading report does give you a copy, I believe, of what you turned in. So below the grading report, it'll give you a copy of what you turned in. And I think if you had missed something, it would give you a call out or comment connected to the error and you could read about it. So you can't make your changes inside of this grading report, but all you would need to do would be open your original Word file, make the changes that it lists, save your changes, and then re-upload your work to Sam. Thanks again for watching. Bye.